Paladin. I'm not going to go with Open Sea, although that one is most likely going to be in the overpowered area. Oathbreaker. Paladin is a really contentious class. Telling people that if they break their oath, they have to go with Oathbreaker. This is such an old school mentality that it's, yeah. With Paladin, you're going to get them going down one of two paths. You're either going to get the unique reaction path or the aura improvement path, if I'm remembering that right. They have a point where their subclass scaffolding does diverge to where, like, if they get the improvement to their aura, it is they won't get the full duration of like an hour or whatever it is. Yeah. So there's like the unique reaction, and then they get this for an hour, right? And then if we look at, like, let's say Ancients, they get the unique aura, and then this transformation only lasts for like a minute. Paladin has a very consistent throughout all the different subclasses. You wish they never put that in the DMG, the Oathbreaker. Yeah, this caused a lot of debates about like alignment and whether or not it should be a mechanic in the game. I fucking hate alignment. I think it's so dumb. It's not even a guide to like, oh yeah, here's how to roleplay or whatever. No, it causes wang roddery. Just get rid of it. Stop playing with alignment. I promise you your games are going to be better. All right. Aura of Hate. Paladin, as well as any fiends or undead within 10 feet of the Paladin, gain a bonus to melee weapon damage rolls equal to the Paladin's charisma modifier. A creature can benefit from this feature only one Paladin at a time. You don't even have the ability to, I guess you can bring one under your control with this. You have Animate Dead in here, so like I guess you can do that. Like there's some necromantic stuff you can get going out of this. This is going to become a nothing feature right here. Immediately getting, wow, how late this comes on to basically do nothing for you. An enemy being frightened of it, this is going to immediately get outclassed by probably one of the best paladins out there. I would say that this one is most likely going to be notably poor. It'll function, but like, God, just don't play this one. Yeah, just my advice, don't play it. It's not as good as War Domain. I would rather play Shadow over this. Yeah, I think Arcane Archer actually is probably that bad. Aura of Hate is maybe the only ability that can backfire. Oh, yeah, right, because it'll actually potentially help out some of your buddies. Yeah, or some of the enemies. Yeah, some of the enemies that could help out. Yeah. Oathbreaker, just no. Just don't do it. Devotion is supposed to be the very, very bland vanilla paladin. It does so fairly well. The aura is not incredible, but it's not terrible. You're always under the effects of protection from evil and good is actually quite decent. And then the Holy Nimbus is, what are we looking at here? I'm going to say Devotion is probably upper B. Yeah, vanilla, but it works. I don't know that Devotion, you add your charisma modifier to the attack rolls made with the weapon that is pretty damn good, it turns out to be. The weapon emits bright light out to a 20-foot radius and dim light 20 feet beyond that. That's not terrible. It does become a magical weapon very early on. It is a bonus to attack rolls. I still think that this has got to be like upper tier of B. I think that this one is probably going to be in my upper echelon of B. You got a Dragonborn Paladin character that's a princess. The way you play the knight, the princess, and the dragon all the same time. Oh, I love it. If Sacred Weapon was a bonus action, it would be golden. The problem is that it costs an action to the Paladin. Oh, ew. And that's not a very easy prep in negotiating how that's going to work out, is it? Oh, gross. Yeah, if that was actually, you know what? If that was a bonus action, I would agree with you. That would probably need to be up here in A. Ooh, that's rough. D for champion. No, I know people are just going to disagree with me on this, but I think the crit range reduction that you're getting out of champion is pretty remarkable, despite the fact that a remarkable athlete is not really a great feature. I do think that champion is really great at achieving what it set out to be, and that is the vanilla ass fighter. Watchers is actually a pretty good one. I haven't seen anybody play it yet. I haven't played it myself because I don't have that much fucking time. Alarm Detect Magic, Moonbeam, See Invisibility, Counterspell, good. Non-detection. Aura of Purity, Banishment, also good. Hold Monster Scrying, yes. Watchers will. You can choose a number of creatures within 30 feet of you. For 1 minute, they have advantage on Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma saving throws. Present your holy symbol to each abjuration, elemental, celestial feat. Okay. Field save their turn for 1 minute. Okay, so it's turning it. Yep. Okay, that's not terrible. It's actually better off than the base turn on dead stuff. They all gain a bonus equal to your proficiency bonus. All right, so you're always going to have that on. That one's pretty decent overall. That forced the saving throw. Okay, I was like, wait, what? What area are we going in with this? True sight out to a range of 120 feet is pretty all right. That's actually pretty good. And then it vanishes on a hit. Yeah. Watchers actually, in general, I think that Watchers is probably up here in A. You are the Banishment Paladin, which is very fucking cool. I would rather play it over Eldritch Knight. I think it's cooler than Totem Warrior. Art of Purity Banishment, Hold Monster is good. Scrying is pretty alright. The bonus to Initiative and Banishment is so amazing. I think that this one is probably in the upper echelon of A. Yeah, I like the idea that this doesn't feel completely Paladin, but it is a unique flavor on it. I don't think they have a bad feature. Yeah, like this is very damn well worth that Channel Divinity. Okay, yeah, this one's going in S. The bonus on Wisdom saving throws alone is so damn good with that Watcher's Will thing. The bonus that they're going to get to your initiative rolls, also very fantastic. Actually, I think a Bugbear Oath of the Watcher's Paladin sounds pretty fucking sick, not going to lie. Yeah. Channel Divinity plus level 6 aura, instantly annihilated all spellcasting or any enemies that use magical effects. It's pretty fucking sick nasty. I mean, the static 5 is good. Oh, wait, that's not the bonus. Sorry. They have advantage. And then still, yeah, plus 3.5. And then there's other things that synergize off of that as well. Yeah, very, very good. I think that this one is actually pretty well deserving of the S. I'm going to put it up above Order. I think it's above Life, above Cavalier. Ooh, yeah. I think that's a good spot for it. That feels pretty homely right there. Yeah. The fact that you can dish out advantage on all wisdom saving throws to all of your buddies for a minute, an entire combat scenario, if you're resting as optimally as possible, that's basically all of your buddies have a 3.5 to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws in every single combat just because you're playing this paladin. That's absolutely fucking ridiculous. I think this one's deserving of being an S. And it stays really consistent throughout the entire game too. Okay, Crown. This one got essentially just phased out, right? Did they reprint Crown in Tasha's? I don't remember. Because this was like the Commander Paladin, right? Yeah, it wanted to... Okay, I remember now. Yeah, it wants to bake in Compelled Duel into the Channel Divinity here. It doesn't require concentration, so that's nice. It does have a taunt feature in here. Bonus action, you can... so these are both bonus action in here. Magically substitute your info of the target creature. Okay, you're able to do this as a reaction. That is quite good. You get the 1 hour transformation. Boy, what a nothing burger. Wow, what nothing to that. Yeah, interesting. Okay, advantage on saving throws against being paralyzed or stunned. This is good, but like kind of meh too at the same time. Death just isn't really happening to 20th level characters. Yeah, if you pop this transformation while somebody is downed, then this looks pretty good. Otherwise, this is so nothing. This is decent, but like this transformation... I guess that means in this combat, you guys all have advantage, and that's pretty all right. God, 20th level, though. B tier because it's still Paladin. I think that Crown is probably a decent pick. Yeah, I'd put it above Trickery. I would probably put it above Whispers, too. Yeah, I would probably play it over Devotion. Yeah, it's above Valor. Battlesmith, yep. I think it's pretty solidly in B. You do get Spirit Guardians. Yeah, you could do some meat grinder stuff in here with that, I guess. If there was some kind of combo that I think was incredibly good about it, we would have definitely heard about it being a big cornerstone of a lot of builds by now. I think if it had been, like I said, we would have heard about it within the decade we've had the game. So the fact that we haven't leads me to think that this one is probably, it's going to be mediocre, you know? Yeah. Glory. What a letdown. God, this one was so cool. It used to be so cool in the Unearthed Arcana. They nerfed the ever-loving piss out of this one from the Unearthed Arcana, which it may have deserved, but then we saw a completely different incarnation of it. I think that Glory is probably one of the weakest paladins in the entire game. I think that it's viable. I would definitely play it over Kensei. Yeah, sure. But like, if I'm looking at what other paladins I kind of have as options, I'm going to be looking at Glory and like, can I please play the UA version? Oh, can I bring up the UA version? Yeah, let me see if I can find it real quick. That's right. It was the Oath of Heroism first. Yeah, let me show you how far this one fell from grace. It's a grappler. Yeah, I mean, it's doing the Herculean thing, but meh. All right. So with the Oath of Glory, they had like, whenever you have these Channel Divinity options, right? Legendary Strike, you crit on a 19 or 20 on the D20. Very cool. Very fun. Yes. You're seeing a lot of Champion kind of baked over into this, right? They try to bring over a lot of the cool stuff from Champion and bake it into a heroic paladin, right? This felt so classic. Like this would have been the vanilla paladin, and I really dug that idea. Mighty Deed. Your actions on the battlefield can supernaturally bolster your allies and demoralize your enemies. Whenever you score a critical hit, again, going off of what they had right up here, right? So you get that. This makes this better. I love it whenever they connect the through line like that. Or reduce a creature to 0 hit points. You can choose one or more creatures that you can see within 30 feet of you, up to a number equal to your charisma modifier. All the chosen creatures are affected by one of the following effects of your choice. The creature gains temporary hit points equal to 1d6 plus your charisma modifier. The creature must succeed on a wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC or be frightened of you until the start of your next turn. Once you use this feature, you can't use it again until the start of your next turn. Fun refresh right there. All right. Is also like kind of that fun idea of like, I'm bolstering up my allies magically because I'm that fucking awesome, or because I just completely like wrecked somebody out here. I'm going to frighten everybody, right? Like, not terrible. Yeah. Glorious defense. Your blessed glory on the battlefield can misdirect an attack. When a creature you can see hits you with an attack roll, you can use your reaction to gain a bonus to AC against that attack, potentially causing it to miss you. This bonus equals your charisma modifier. If the attack misses, you can make one weapon attack against the attacker as a part of this reaction. Kind of sick. I really dig that. Living Myth. You are blessed with otherworldly comeliness, gaining advantage on all charisma checks. Once on each of your turns, whenever you make a weapon attack and miss, you can cause it to hit instead. If you fail a saving throw, you can use your reaction to succeed instead, giving you legendary resistance inside of this feature right here. God, this is fucking cool. I really, really dug this one. I don't get why they got rid of it. I don't get why they changed it. I don't know. Yeah, 10 feet more. Yeah, they killed a lot of the heart of what this one was. I really dug that UA. I don't know why they diverted so hard. So Glory, I think I'm going to put it in C. I would rather have the Onyx Arcana one. God, it's so cool. Yeah. Yeah, UA Heroism was so fun. Yeah, I thought it was a very, very cool one. Most people are going to go Vengeance kind of by default. Here's my problem with Vengeance. It does get Hunter's Mark. That is quite good. The 7th level is quite damn good. The repositioning is odd on a Paladin. That opportunity in here is just not quite as fantastic as being able to move up to half your speed and then hit with an attack as a part of the same reaction. This one feels a little bit backwards. Yeah, and then the reaction here. But the fact that this isn't actually an opportunity attack makes it to where this actually doesn't quite work with itself. And that's really weird. You know what? No, Vengeance is coming down. This one got outclassed. I think there was a part of me that was confusing Conquest, some parts of Conquest and some parts of Vengeance in here. Vengeance is not actually S. I think that this one is actually going to be kind of an A. It is better than Devotion, which is why I think that people were favoring it in, Player's Handbook. But overall, I think that Vengeance is not really working with itself. The 20th level feature might last for an hour, sure, but like you can frighten stuff. No, you can't, because you're at 20th level. Everything's going to be immune to that. That's insane. Most of them last for a minute. Now, a lot of them do if they got the aura improvement that I was talking about earlier, but this one gets a unique reaction, causing this to last for an hour. If they get a reaction at 7th level, they get a 1 hour transformation. And honestly, the hour-long transformation doesn't mean dick. It's really not that great. You get a flying speed of 60 feet, cool. Sorcerer was getting this 6 levels earlier. Some people were getting it at first fucking level, so who really cares about this right here? This second part of this, I actually feel is incredibly weak. This is terrible. Absolutely terrible for a 20th level transformation. You know what? I'm going to be that guy. Yeah, it is that bad. Vengeance's transformation, this is a flop. This is way too weak for this later on. This whole core middle of it right here, not fantastic. Yeah, a minute is literally an entire fight already. Yep, exactly. This needs to work better with itself, where like either this is whenever you hit a creature as a reaction, or whenever you use your reaction and whenever you make an attack as a part of a reaction or something, then this should trigger. Or you give them a unique reaction that allows them to move up to half their speed. So then we get a bit more like tanking ability that's happening in here. Vengeance is probably overhyped because it looks a little bit better than Devotion. I actually am going to be the one to say, I think that this one is worse, and it's going to immediately get outclassed by one that we're going to take a look at basically immediately. No, I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to knock it down even further. I think that this one is actually kind of dog shit. Conquest Paladin. Let me show you why this one is so fucking good. This one is way up here in S, all right? God damn, what a subclass. The only question is where to put it in S. This is the most metal fucking subclass in the entire goddamn game. Like, oh my god, Conquest is so cool. Oh, it's so goddamn cool. All right, Oath of Conquest. All of the frightening stuff is happening very early on. Because of that, they can build off of it, and it's not going to completely lose relevance later on. Part of the other aspect of that is even whenever it's not super great, it is minion clear for you later on in a way that Vengeance can't do. This is keep all the little tiny dudes off your back while you're over here wailing on the main dude. This is sick nasty. I absolutely adore this subclass. One of probably my favorite paladin we got in the entire goddamn game. Wow, is this one cool? They realized the frightening features are not super fantastic, and they stopped building off of them. They aren't fantastic, rather, after like 9th level. After then is about the time that you need to stop fucking around with frightened and build off of something else. And they did. This is a paladin that is a 10 out of 10 metal symphony from 3rd all the way up to 20th level. Holy fucking shit, what a subclass. Probably my favorite paladin that we got out of this entire edition. God damn, is it cool. I love Oath of Conquest. Someone was saying behind Ancestral Guardian Barbarian. Yeah, I would put it up above lore. It's better than Ancestral Guardian. I'm just going to say it. Because of this right in here. The fact that you can fucking lock them down is exactly what it needs. Oh, you got a Conquest player, you're a level party with 8 players. It's one of the best crowd controls in the game. Yes, it's sick, disgustingly cool. Oh my god, it's so fucking cool. I'm telling y'all, if you're not a big Paladin fan, this one is drop D doom metal fucking Paladin. God damn, is this one cool. Yeah, Merkborg players, this is their Paladin. All right, Conquest is fucking sick. Ancients is another one that is going to wind up here in S. Yeah, I'd probably put Ancients right about there. In the Player's Handbook, this is definitely the best Paladin. If you're only doing Player's Handbook only, this is actually one of the better subclasses in the Player's Handbook. The fact that you get the resistance to spells, yeah, the damage from spells, this is applying to you right off the bat, and then all of your other buddies. Yeah, it's not magic resistance in the form of you have advantage on them or whatever, but holy fuck does this synergize really well with those races that do get magic resistance. Even if you do take the damage, you're resistant to it. Holy shit, that's really nice. And this one keeps getting so goddamn good. They murder the aura in the new UA. Yeah, probably because it kind of needed to get toned down. I think this should have most likely been reduce the damage equal to an amount by like your charisma modifier. This is a huge, very significant amount that's happening in here. You're getting Misty Step, Ensnaring Strike, not terrible. Speak with Animals, it's cute. Moonbeam, Plant Growth, Protection from Energy this is all right. Ice Stormstone Skin, Commune with Nature, Tree Stride. All of this is pretty all right. Undying Sentinel, you're most likely not dying a whole lot at this point, just really not exactly happening. And whenever you drop to 1 hit point instead with this, I guess you burst your Lay on Hands and just do that real quick on yourself. It's okay. The transformation is kind of sick from what I remember. Yeah, at the start of each of your turns, you regain 10 hit points. It doesn't give a fuck whether or not you're below half your hit point maximum. Whenever you cast a Paladin spell with a casting time of 1 action, you can cast it as a bonus action instead. Enemy creatures within 10 feet of you had disadvantage on saving throws against your Paladin spells and Channel Divinity options. And what you have in here, this is quite a fucking fantastic subclass. Wasn't I working on a Warden class at one point? I had kind of thought about it, and then I was, and then, that was October, and then November rolled around, and the D&D scene fell apart. So I put that one to the side. I haven't really ever come back to it because I just don't. If I'm making something, I'd like to get some utility out of it, and I don't see me getting a lot of utility out of any more 5e content moving forward because I'm just going to move forward with like vagabond writing. Yeah, I think the Ancients is an S. I think the Ancients, it's very fair to call it an S, despite the fact that Conquest is like, oh my god, this is so close to one of my favorite subclasses in the entire game. It's, yeah. Redemption. Okay, I really like this one so much. Oh, god damn it. Redemption is bad for the same reason Sun Soul is bad, in that you got some really strong features as a paladin that this one bucks and doesn't really give you enough to compensate. But God, I love this one. Whenever I was talking about the different paladins and everything, I can't remember what video it was for. Oath of Redemption kind of reminds me of a Pokemon deck I used to play. It was the Alakazam Chansey Scoop Up combo. This fucking deck was absolutely goddamn obnoxious. All right. How have more people not covered this combo? It is such a cool piece of defining early Pokemon trading card game like battles. This was such a cool fucking deck. It was annoying as shit, but goddamn was this cool. Okay, so I'll give you a brief, all right? I love this idea. The Paladin is Chansey, okay? The Redemption Paladin is Chansey. You are a big fat sack of hit points, all right? You are meant to be just soaking up damage, all right? Now, very early on in the Pokemon like trading card game, Chansey having 120 hit points was massive. This is a big old fat sack of hit points right here. The other unique thing about Chansey is that Chansey is a basic Pokemon, which means you don't have to evolve it while it's out there on the field. You can just play this one out of your fucking hand, and it's there, right? Like, this is so quick to pop out there. So what people do is, when they put Chansey out there to keep taking up damage, because the intention for this deck is to keep making your enemy keep drawing cards out of their deck until you just bleed them dry, and you are transferring damage using, I think it's Mr. Mime. Well, there's damage swap right here, but I think it was Mr. Mime had an ability. There was a way to wall them out with the Mr. Mime and something else. I'm trying to remember. But essentially, with this combo, the whole tactic is you're going to take damage using Alakazam's Pokemon power, swap it over to Chansey, and then use another super fucking annoying piece of kit called Scoop Up. You all can tell I'm an old... yeah, Pokemon was my shit whenever I was a kid. The Pokemon trading card game in particular. I played the games, but like the trading card game was my shit. Okay, sweet. So Scoop Up. Yeah, there's... It's fucking wild, man. Scoop Up. Choose one of your Pokemon in play and return its basic Pokemon card to your hand. Discard all cards attached to that card. Remember how Chansey is a basic Pokemon? You see how Mr. Mime is a basic Pokemon? So you have this 120 fucking sack of hit points right here that you can just keep, scooping back up, putting out there on the battlefield. Scooping that back up, putting it out into the battlefield. And whenever you scoop it up, it removes any damage from it. Fucking nuts. This was like originally the most goddamn annoying deck you could play in Pokemon. And it was awesome. What this Paladin does is this Paladin is Chansey. It is that entire deck put into a subclass. I love what this one wants to be. This is the Pacifist Paladin. But it just doesn't quite fit. It's so hard to define here. I love what this one wants to do. Because as you can see right here, you can use your reaction to take damage in place of somebody else. Fuck yeah, this was so goddamn cool. I would love to do this. You have resistance to all damage dealt by other creatures with the transformation. Whenever it hits you with an attack, it takes radiant damage, so you turn into a spike, like a Thorns style thing with a transformation, which is very cool. Oh, I want this one to be so goddamn cool. I really do. Protective Spirit makes you such a big damage sponge. Yeah, the damage can't be reduced in any way. It does hurt. It hurts, but it needs to be there. I like this one a lot. It doesn't really embrace too much of the Paladin, which is, in my opinion, kind of cool. I want this up here so bad. I have a really hard time justifying it being up here. In terms of what I would like to play, though, I would probably put it up here. Yeah, if it were like, what do I want to play? I would put it right up about here. The fact that you're basically told don't smite, though, I think it does make up for it with the damage transformation kind of thing. Fuck it, it's a 5e retrospective, and here's the reason why I'm going to put it up here, all right? I'm going to say Redemption is right about there because it did do something that was incredibly unique with the Paladin. This is probably the most innovative Paladin that we got in the entire game. I love what Redemption wants to be. It's my goddamn tier list. I really like this design that much. I know that it's not a fantastic subclass. I know that it's kind of bucking a lot of what the Paladin wants to do. I think it does give you some toys to compensate for not really being the smite Paladin, but God Damn, I love this one. Oh, I love this one so much. Yeah. I'm gonna say Redemption. I'm gonna put it up here in S. Yeah, it's my fucking list. All right. Yeah.